Knicks eye bold moves with potential trades for Rudy Gobert and Jalen Duren. The New York Knicks are in the midst of exploring several high-risk, high-reward trades that could significantly alter their roster and elevate them into true championship contention. Following their blockbuster acquisition of Michael Bridges, the Knicks are pushing all their chips in to challenge the top teams in the Eastern Conference. Two potential trades have emerged: a deal with the Minnesota Timberwolves for Rudy Gobert and another with the Detroit Pistons to acquire young center Jalen Duren. These moves could dramatically reshape the Knicks' frontcourt and defensive identity. Trade rumor 1: Knicks land Rudy Gobert in mock deal with Timberwolves. One potential trade scenario has the Knicks acquiring Rudy Gobert, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, from the Minnesota Timberwolves. In exchange, the Knicks would send Julius Randle and Mitchell Robinson to Minnesota, along with a few draft considerations. The trade details are as follows. New York Knicks receive Rudy Gobert, 2028 first-round pick swap, Minin, 2025 second-round pick, UTA, 2026 second-round pick, IND. Minnesota Timberwolves receive Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. The idea behind this trade is simple. The Knicks would instantly become the best defensive team in the NBA. Gobert's presence in the paint, combined with the perimeter defense of Michael Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Josh Hart, could create a defensive nightmare for opposing teams. Gobert, who averaged 14.0 points, 12.9 rebounds, and 2.1 blocks per game last season, would provide the rim protection and interior defense that coach Tom Thibodeau covets. His shot-blocking ability could cover for any lapses on the perimeter, making the Knicks a formidable opponent on that end of the floor. However, this deal does not come without its risks. Gobert, now 32 and on a supermax contract, may limit the Knicks' future flexibility. Furthermore, his offensive limitations could create spacing issues, particularly in a system where Jalen Brunson leads the offense. On the other side, Julius Randle's versatility and Mitchell Robinson's rim protection could provide Minnesota with additional depth and flexibility, allowing Karl-Anthony Towns to play a more natural role. For the Timberwolves, this trade would mean moving away from the Gobert experiment, which has failed to catapult them into true contention in the Western Conference. By acquiring Randle and Robinson, Minnesota would add a proven all-star and a reliable shot-blocking center, potentially enhancing their front-court options around star guard Anthony Edwards. This deal would also give them flexibility to maneuver future trades without being tied to Gobert's contract. Trade grade: New York Knicks, B. Minnesota Timberwolves, B+. Trade rumor 2: proposed deal solves Knicks center issues by acquiring Jalen Duren. Another intriguing trade scenario sees the Knicks targeting young center Jalen Duren from the Detroit Pistons. This move is primarily aimed at addressing the Knicks' concerns around depth and durability in their center rotation, particularly given the injury history of Mitchell Robinson. New York Knicks receive Jalen Duren. Detroit Pistons receive Miles McBride, 2025 first-round pick, 2025 second-round pick, /MM, 2026 second-round pick, NYK, 2026 second-round pick, GSW, 2027 second-round pick, Min. This trade would give the Knicks a promising young big man in Jalen Duren, who averaged 13.8 points, 11.6 rebounds, and 2.4 assists last season. At just 20 years old, Duren has already shown potential as a traditional rim protector and rebounder. Acquiring Duren would allow the Knicks to develop a solid center rotation, with Robinson and Duren sharing minutes and reducing the wear and tear on each player over the course of a grueling season. For the Pistons, moving Duren allows them to focus on building a core around Cade Cunningham, Ausar Thompson, and Ron Holland. With Duren gone, Detroit can address their spacing concerns and provide Cunningham with more offensive support. Miles McBride, a versatile guard who shot 41% from three last season, could be a valuable asset for the Pistons' future plans, especially in providing some floor spacing for Cunningham to operate more freely. The real value for Detroit, however, is the array of draft picks they would acquire in this deal. By offloading Duren, the Pistons could streamline their rebuild and focus on obtaining more versatile players that fit their long-term plans. The 2025 draft, projected to be strong, could be a target for Detroit as they look to land a transformative prospect to complement their young roster. Trade grade, New York Knicks, B. Detroit Pistons, B+. Knicks dilemma, high-risk moves for high rewards. Both trade rumors show the Knicks' willingness to take bold risks to fast-track their path to a title. Acquiring Rudy Gobert would instantly upgrade their defense, but could introduce offensive complications and future cap constraints. Meanwhile, trading for Jalen Duren would provide a young, dynamic option at center, securing the position for years to come, but at the cost of valuable draft capital. The potential success of these trades largely depends on how well the Knicks can integrate these new pieces into their roster, and if they can capitalize on their newfound defensive capabilities while maintaining offensive cohesion. One thing is clear, the Knicks are not afraid to shake things up, and fans can expect a thrilling ride as the team continues to push for its first championship since 1973. If you're excited to see how the Knicks moves unfold, hit that like button and comment "Go Knicks" below. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates on all things New York Knicks.